back to my channel, and if you're new here, it is so nice to meet you. Today I will be sharing the apps that I use to edit my Instagram pictures. I don't do anything too crazy. I primarily just focus on smoothing the skin, making sure that everything looks nice and bright and vivid, kind of like you're stepping into a colorful world. Kind of like you're just stepping into the picture and you're actually there. I take a lot of selfies, pictures with friends, pictures in the outdoors, and yes, all of the apps that I use are free. So if you're interested in seeing how I edited these pictures, then keep on watching. So the first app that I use is Afterlight. If you stalk my Instagram, you'll probably notice that I use the same filter pretty often. But Afterlight is also really good for smoothing imperfections. It does it in a way that's very gentle. The filter that I use the most is Sapphire. That is my #1 favorite. But some other filters that I really like to use are Tulum, Fiji, and Titan. When I use these filters, I usually tune down the level to about half, or from 40 to 50. And what I really like about Afterlight is that it lets you make fusion filters, which are basically like custom made filters that you save from the last time you used it. So if you're one of those people that likes to use the same filter for all pictures so that they all look aesthetic and cohesive, then this is for you. So here is how I use Afterlight for my pictures, mostly my selfies.
So first you want to choose your photo, and then we're going to blur our imperfections and make our skin glow. So you head over to Touch Tools and you hit Blur. So what I'm doing here is I'm getting rid of my keloid, and what I like about this blur tool is that if you pass over your skin or if you pass over one area once, it'll just subtly blur it. But when you go over it multiple times, it can actually eliminate the imperfection that's there, just like how the keloid disappeared. I always smooth my skin out first, and then I'll head over to the filters. Like I mentioned before, I do have my favorites when it comes to filters. One that stands out a lot to me is Solstice, and I do tune it down a bit. I always make sure to include Fiji when I'm blending my filters, especially for selfies, because I've noticed that Fiji will really accentuate your facial features. I feel like it makes my cheekbones look more contoured and it looks so good. I don't know how to explain it, but when I'm blending filters together, I always make sure that I include Fiji in there, at least a little bit of Fiji. Trust me on this one. And Titan is super good for beach pictures or any summer pictures because it really brightens up the blue tones in the photo. And Sapphire is my guilty pleasure. It also has a blue tint to it, and I used it in this picture. Once I'm satisfied with the filter portion, I like to do some last minute touch-ups so that the picture doesn't look dull. So first, I like to clarify the photo, and this really brings the picture to life. Then I increase the saturation by just a little bit, and I also always lower the exposure a little bit as well. And if you press down on the screen, it'll show you a little before and after, just so you can see how much of the picture you have changed. And lastly, we can save all the changes that we've done, all the filters that we've saved on this picture, and we can save this as a filter. So I'll be naming it filter video. And then I'll show you what it looks like when you try to apply this to a new picture. So you'll be going to the filter section where it says Fusion, and your filter is saved there. Keep in mind you still have to add any blurring or additional adjustments that you made.
When I really need to pop out the big guns, I use PixArt. PixArt has changed a lot over the years. It honestly used to be like Photoshop. There's so much you can do with PixArt, and it is still a really good app for all of the features and editing tools that you have for free. So PixArt is good for layering, blending, overlays. You can also make collages and grids on there. You can also make some pretty cool edits and actually add text, or if you're trying to advertise something, if you're doing like a pop-up shop somewhere, you can actually make like your own little post. There's just so much customization that you can do. I really like this app for the big guns, like I said. They have so many blurring options and a lot of auto features so that you do less of the work, and it'll automatically blur the background and detect your face for you, which is very nice. They also have filters and so much more. So I actually used PicsArt to edit all of my graduation pictures. I took all my graduation pictures myself. That was a big risk, but honestly I felt like I could do it because I knew that this app had it all. Here are some of the pictures that I took, and it was all PicsArt. So with these graduation pictures, I was able to shift the focus and make it look like it was taken on a professional camera. On that note, let me know if you guys would like to see how I took my graduation pictures myself. There's a lot of poses that are very popular for graduation pictures, and it can be difficult if you're taking the pictures yourself, figure out what kind of buildings and the architecture that work best with the angles and the poses. So let me know if that is something that would interest you. So here is a little tutorial of a rundown on how I use PicsArt for my pictures.
So I actually made my YouTube banner and my outro. You have so many different functions with this app. You can see that they have stickers. You can also add text to the photo. And they have tons of overlays to choose from, like glares, and this is awesome if you really like photography. This can really enhance your picture and make it look professional. And remember how I said that this reminds me of Photoshop? Well, this is why. You can edit a picture and make it look so real with the options that they have. A lot of the features that they have, they will automatically crop out the face for you, or crop out the person, or you can even crop out the background if you wanted to. But this app is amazing because there are so many things that you can do for free. Clearly I'm just messing around here, but I just wanted to demonstrate the capacity of this app. What I use PicsArt for the most is the auto blurring. So you can actually select the person to be blurred or your face to be blurred, or like a normal person, you can choose to blur the background, and then it'll let you tweak and erase some things that weren't done correctly. And you can also snatch your body. I'm not gonna say I've never done this before, but hey, you do you. Sometimes we gotta do what we gotta do, you know? So you can actually like expand certain parts of your body and also fix your belly. But yeah, don't be out here trying to pay for Photoshop because this is all free. No one's even gonna notice that I made my butt bigger.
So this is Igor, if you haven't met him. He just turned 2 in December, and he's a bald baby. So another good app is just the iPhone camera roll editor. I really like the photo editor that comes with Apple. Oftentimes I'll just hit the auto button and it'll save me a lot of time. I just lower the level of the effect to about half, and you stop licking yourself? Like I was saying, I think the Apple camera roll photo editor is perfect for when you want to take a picture and you want it to look like you didn't do anything to it. I use this if I have a picture that looks too dark or the lighting is a little off. The auto button will really brighten out the parts of the picture that are lacking. So kudos to Apple for doing this for free. If you don't have Apple, I am so sorry, but hopefully Afterlight and PicsArt are doing it for you because those are also very awesome. So those are all the apps that I use for editing my pictures. It's not a lot, but they are free and very, very useful. I think that if you stick to the least amount of apps for your pictures and just perfect those and see what works best for what you like, then that's what's up. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and you found this helpful for your content that you are posting. If you found this helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos from moi. Let me know what else you would like to see from my channel. I am still new, so I'm still trying to figure out what kind of content to make for you guys, so please let me know what you would like to see from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.